What's up, everybody? Unrested here, back with the J News from Gaijin Views. Let's get started with a man who is called a hentai, that means pervert, because he used an AED in order to bring a woman back to life after she was found unresponsive in a car crash. It's kind of a strange story because the man was doing everything that he was supposed to do via protocol with using an AED, which I'm unsure what the abbreviation exactly stands for, but I do know, in fact, because I have had training with this, it is pretty much a system that you connect up to a person's outer area of their heart, send in a quick zap of electricity and restart their life. It's something that can be found in just about any place in Japan, konbinis, malls, etc. Any place a person could suddenly have a heart attack or their heart could stop. You can literally pull one right off the wall. You attach electrodes, I think is what they are called, to the outer skin with sticky pads. And apparently, according to people standing by, they accused him of being a hentai because he took the woman's shirt off and attached them, but later, when police took him aside and asked him why he did it, he explained, look, you can't connect it to her clothing. You have to put it on her chest, which he is exactly right. I'm not sure why these idiots accused him of such. You can't attach it to the outside of people's clothing to bring them back to life. And he did save the woman's life. She is alive now because he did this. The fact that he was accused of such an act shows whoever was involved around him had no clue what the hell they were talking about, and this guy has not been convicted of anything. He was let off and just told, just ignore the idiots around you. You did a good job. And he was even given like a certificate of like heroism or life-saving. I'm not sure exactly what it translates to. Anyway, moving on, we've got 3 people arrested in a phone fraud scam known as the Ore Ore scam. If you are unfamiliar with this scam, it is a scam in which usually a younger to middle-aged person calls a very elderly person in Japan and says ore ore, which means me, me. It's usually a guy doing this. Ore is commonly only used with men, atashi with women. And usually what they'll wait for is for the elderly person to assume it is a grandson. They'll be like, oh, Satoshi, is that you? Why are you calling? They'll be like, yeah, that's me, Satoshi, that's right. I need to borrow some money. And apparently these guys tried to scam over 4 million yen, which I think, if I'm correct, equivalates to $400,000, I'm thinking. I might be off by 1 0 there, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. And they tried to get it off this woman who they called, she was 78 years old, if I remember the age correctly, and she was a little bit confused. She's like, I don't understand why my grandson would be calling me about this, so I'm going to talk to my husband. The husband did a little bit of research and figured out right away that it was a scam, and apparently these 3 members were connected to the Yamaguchi Gumi clan here in Osaka, a Yakuza clan that's very well known, and they were arrested, thank goodness. Pretty shady scam, if you ask me. Glad to hear those kind of people are put in jail. Last but not least, of course, we've got another suicide murder, unfortunately, in the news. A 40-year-old man was found dead from apparently committing suicide, which most likely was the cause, considering he jumped from the top of an apartment building that his girlfriend, 20 years old, was living in at the time. She was found stabbed to death. Police assume directly after committing the crime, he went to the top of the building and jumped to his death. Sad but true, this is the Japanese news. I am Unrested. If you like what you saw here today, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time on J News with Gaijin Views. See ya.